Today, we're diving into a topic that's critical to our health, yet often overlooked: inflammation. It's a silent assailant, a hidden threat that can lead to numerous diseases as we age. But what's the root cause of this inflammation? It's our modern lifestyle, a cocktail of unhealthy dietary habits, lack of exercise, high stress levels, and exposure to environmental toxins. Our bodies are constantly under attack, and it's this ongoing battle that results in inflammation. It's not just about the occasional swollen ankle or red bump on your skin. No, we're talking about a systemic inflammation that silently wreaks havoc on our bodies, leading to ailments like heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. It's a daunting reality, but there's hope. By making conscious lifestyle changes, we can combat this hidden inflammation. Before we start, do remember to subscribe to our channel. Now let's uncover the top 10 things we need to stop doing to reduce inflammation. First up, we have sugar and starch, especially high fructose corn syrup. These sweet and starchy substances are not as innocent as they seem. They're actually major drivers of inflammation. Here's the science behind it. When we consume sugars or starches, our bodies rapidly convert them into glucose. This spikes our blood sugar levels, triggering the release of insulin. Excessive insulin in our bloodstream can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that fires up the inflammation process in our bodies. High fructose corn syrup is particularly problematic as it's metabolized by the liver, causing fatty liver disease, which is a hotbed for inflammation. But here's the good news: reducing our intake of these substances can significantly lower inflammation levels. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods and limiting sweets can help keep inflammation at bay. Remember, it's the small changes in our diet that can yield significant health benefits in the long run. Next, we need to be wary of inflammatory fats. Now you might be thinking, but haven't trans fats been declared unsafe? Yes, indeed they have. However, they are still lurking in many foods we consume daily. Trans fat is an unsaturated fat known to trigger systemic inflammation. Trans fat can be found in fast foods and other fried products, processed snack foods, frozen breakfast products, cookies, donuts, crackers, and most stick margarines. Avoid foods with partially hydrogenated oils in the ingredient labels. They are proven contributors to inflammation in the body, and they can wreak havoc on our health over time. Trans fat, also called trans fatty acids, will raise bad or LDL cholesterol, and also lowers good or HDL cholesterol. A diet laden with trans fats increases the risk of heart disease, the leading killer of adults. The more trans fats eaten, the greater the risk of heart and blood vessel disease. And yes, inflammation. But here's the good news, folks. We have the power to make healthier choices. By reading labels and being mindful of what we eat to avoid processed or fast food, we can steer clear of these harmful fats. It might take a little extra effort, but our bodies will thank us in the long run. Our lifestyle choices, including exercise and stress management, also play a role in inflammation. The absence of regular physical activity can lead to a sedentary lifestyle, which is a key player in chronic inflammation. Regular exercise, on the other hand, helps to control weight and reduce inflammation by releasing anti-inflammatory substances into the body. However, intense long exercise can lead, in general, to higher levels of inflammatory mediators, and thus might increase the risk of injury and chronic inflammation. In contrast, moderate exercise or vigorous exercise with appropriate resting periods can achieve maximum benefit. Now let's talk about stress. When we're constantly under stress, our bodies respond by releasing hormones that can lead to inflammation. This is because the body perceives stress as a threat and triggers an immune response. Over time, if stress becomes chronic, so does inflammation, which can lead to a host of health issues. So, what can we do about it? Regular physical activity, even just walking for 30 minutes a day, can make a significant difference. Walking triggers your body to release endorphins and helps to relax your muscles and ease tension. Walking regularly can help you sleep better. And incorporating stress management techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises into your daily routine can help keep inflammation at bay. Remember, a healthy body requires movement and relaxation. It's not just what we put into our bodies, but also what we're exposed to that can cause inflammation. You see, our environment is riddled with toxins that can trigger inflammation. Pesticides and petrochemicals are two such examples. Let's talk about pesticides first. These chemicals, used widely in agriculture, can seep into our food and water supply. Once ingested, they can disrupt our body's natural functions, leading to inflammation. Farming and agricultural pesticide use have been associated with two autoimmune rheumatic diseases: rheumatoid arthritis and systemic lupus erythematosus. Now, on to petrochemicals. These are substances derived from petroleum and natural gas. They're found in a staggering range of products, from plastics to cosmetics and even food packaging. When we're exposed to these chemicals, they can interfere with our hormones and immune system, sparking inflammation. But don't despair. Awareness is the first step towards protection. By understanding these risks, we can make informed choices, like opting for organic produce or using natural personal care products. Awareness and caution can help us minimize our exposure to these toxins. In the realm of health, scientists are uncovering a hidden player in the inflammation game: latent infections. Imagine viruses or bacteria quietly biding their time, only to resurface later, potentially triggering inflammation. Instead of the usual immune response, some infectious agents enter a dormant phase, remaining undetected. This latent phase, like a microbial slumber, can reawaken during immune compromise or heightened stress, setting off inflammation. Viruses like Epstein-Barr and bacteria from tick bites can be latent culprits. They lie low, emerging when the body's defenses are momentarily weakened. Research links latent infections to chronic inflammation, impacting conditions like autoimmune diseases and neurodegenerative disorders. How do you reduce the risk? Use tick repellent and protective clothing and not going to tick-infested area. Our gut health plays a critical role in inflammation. This microcosm of bacteria, known as the microbiome, is instrumental in our overall health. When our microbiome is balanced, it supports our immune system, aids digestion, and even helps regulate our mood. However, an imbalanced microbiome, such as endotoxins and undesirable bacteria products, eventually may leak through the gut lining and into the bloodstream. The immune system identifies these substances as foreign and mounts an attack, causing chronic inflammation. How does this imbalance occur? A poor diet and lack of fiber are key culprits. Highly processed foods, low in fiber and nutrients, don't support a healthy microbiome. Instead, they encourage the growth of harmful bacteria, which can lead to inflammation. Conversely, a diet rich in fiber helps maintain a balanced microbiome. Fiber acts as food for our beneficial gut bacteria, helping them thrive and keep harmful bacteria in check. This, in turn, can help reduce inflammation. So the next time you reach for a snack, consider choosing something high in fiber. In general, fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains like wheat, oats, and barley are all good sources of prebiotic fibers. Be aware that a high intake of prebiotic foods, especially if introduced suddenly, can increase gas production and bloating. Adopting an anti-inflammatory lifestyle can make a world of difference. It's all about choosing foods that are real, unprocessed, and rich in phytochemicals. Phytochemicals are naturally occurring compounds found in plants that have been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties. Think about it like this. When you eat real unprocessed foods, you're not just nourishing your body, you're also helping it fight inflammation. Foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins are packed with phytochemicals. They're nature's way of keeping us healthy and balanced. But what are some examples of these powerhouse foods? Berries, dark green vegetables, nuts, and olive oil are all excellent sources of phytochemicals. They not only taste great but also help your body combat inflammation. It's not about completely overhauling your diet overnight. It's about making small, manageable changes that will have a big impact over time. Choosing the right foods can be a powerful weapon against inflammation. Not all fats are created equal. This is especially true when we talk about omega-3 fats. While some fats can lead to inflammation, omega-3 fats do quite the opposite. These healthy fats, found in abundance in fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, have been scientifically proven to help reduce inflammation. How do they do this? Well, omega-3 fats work by reducing the production of molecules and substances linked to inflammation, such as inflammatory eicosanoids and cytokines. But it's not just fish that are packed with these inflammation-fighting fats. Foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, and even certain types of algae are rich in omega-3. And for those who can't get enough from their diet, omega-3 supplements are widely available. Incorporating omega-3 fats into your diet is a tasty and effective way to combat inflammation. So the next time you're planning your meals, remember to include some of these omega-3 rich foods. Remember, it's about consuming the right kind of fats. Health organizations generally recommend a minimum of 250 milligrams and a maximum of 4,000 milligrams and no more than 5,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per day, unless instructed otherwise by a health professional. Relaxation isn't just for peace of mind, it plays a crucial role in maintaining our physical health as well. Active relaxation techniques like meditation and deep breathing are powerful tools in our fight against inflammation. Here's the science behind it. When we're stressed, our bodies release a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is an inflammatory agent, so the more stressed we are, the more inflammation we might experience. Now, active relaxation techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing, help to lower our stress levels. And what happens when our stress levels go down? You guessed it. Our cortisol levels decrease as well, which leads to a reduction in inflammation. So, let's not underestimate the power of a good deep breath or a quiet moment of meditation. These simple practices can have profound impacts on our overall health, helping us combat inflammation and its numerous associated ailments. Taking time to relax is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for our health. Lastly, we need to listen to our bodies. Our bodies may react negatively to certain foods, and these reactions can trigger inflammation. Common food sensitivities include gluten and dairy. Gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, can cause inflammation in the gut, leading to a host of digestive issues. Similarly, dairy products, particularly those from cow's milk, can cause an inflammatory response in those with a sensitivity or intolerance. Identifying these sensitivities is not always straightforward. Some may experience symptoms immediately after consuming the offending food, while others may not notice any symptoms for several hours or even days. However, by paying attention to how your body reacts after you eat certain foods, you can start to identify patterns. Eliminating these foods from your diet can significantly reduce inflammation. It's not always easy, but with a bit of patience and self-awareness, it can be done. Remember, being aware of your body's responses to certain foods can help you manage inflammation. Inflammation can be a silent threat to our health, especially as we age. Today, we've explored the major drivers of inflammation, from sugar and starch to inflammatory fats, lack of exercise, and high stress levels. We've also delved into the harmful effects of environmental toxins, latent infections, and an imbalanced microbiome. But most importantly, we've highlighted the power of an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. Consuming real, unprocessed foods, rich in phytochemicals and omega-3 fats from sources like fish can help reduce inflammation. Active relaxation techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing, can also lower stress and inflammation. Finally, identifying and eliminating food sensitivities can be a game changer. Let's remember, managing inflammation is not just about avoiding certain things, it's about embracing a healthier lifestyle. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Please comment below and share your stories with us. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Until next time, take care and may your spiritual journey be filled with love, joy, and inner peace.